Okay, at this point we should have all these pieces. Now we just need to connect everything together with the body. And this part is going to be a little kind of weird, but just bear with me. Okay, so you should have both of your wings. Okay, they're pretty massive. All right, you should have the head done with your neck, and make sure your slip knot is on there. Both of your arms. Okay, and we're gonna be wiring everything else after this section because the stomach is gonna be last. You should have both of your legs. Okay, you should know which one is your right and which one is your left. You can tell because my tight ones are on this side and my tight ones are on this side, so they're on opposite sides. Okay, and then of course you have your tail, which we just finished. All right, and we're gonna stuff it at the end also and put a wire through it. So for this part, you're only gonna be needing the head for right now, and then we're gonna be adding the wings and the arms. Okay, and then the legs and the tail will be at the very end. This is gonna be a little bit hard to follow. Hopefully you guys can get this. Even I'm kind of like, I did it all in my head and I'm just kind of like, I hope it works. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off by creating the base part. So this will be kind of like the chest of Charizard, right? On the previous one that I did it completely different because I didn't know what I was doing. And for this one, I'm gonna try to do it correctly. The chest part is gonna be done differently than the rest of the body. Okay, but hopefully it works. You need your loom still in this configuration from the last one that we did for the tail. All right, we're going to be growing the head downwards like this. Okay, so choose a side that you're going to grow your head, and my head's going to be facing me. Okay, so I'm going to have it like this, and once I have it like that, I can be able to start adding on the neck part. So the first thing you want to do is figure out first where your middle section is. Mine, obviously right there, you can see this V forming, and this is my middle row. Go all the way to the end, which is right here where the slip knot is at. So there should be enough of these stitches. If we focus correctly, then okay, there we go. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches. Okay, so those 8 we're gonna be adding on right here. Okay, so we're obviously gonna use 4 here and then 4 up here. It doesn't matter which 4 you use. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The thing about the head is that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's our middle one again. Okay, so yeah, there is 8. So here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and put it in. The slip knot will be hidden at the very end. Okay, so don't worry about that. Grab your first stitch, which is right next to the slip knot. Okay, and go ahead and put it on one of the pegs. Put it around just like that. Yes, that's what I want. So the next one, you're putting around all 4, by the way. And then the next one, you're gonna grab from inside. Okay, and you're gonna grab it like that. Put it on the next one over. All right. Since I know that the slip knot is the middle part, I'm gonna do 2 on this side now. Since these 2 are done, so I'm gonna do these 2. I'm gonna put my slip knot here just so it doesn't get in my way. And I'm gonna grab the next set. Make sure that you're grabbing 2 bands here, and it should be making a hole. Make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. There we go. It's these two bands right here. You see that hole now? Now the next ones, there's that hole. So I want to grab these, alright, and stretch them out here. Now we need to do these four. So it's this one. I can see clearly right here, these are the 4 bands I want. And then this one, my hole's already being created. I want to make sure I have all 4 bands. Yes, that's 4. And then these, that's 4. And then these are my last ones, and that's 4. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. The slip knot, make sure that it's in the inside when you're starting to add your bands. Okay. In this case, I'm probably just gonna grab some random bands and pull them. So hopefully it stays like that, or not. I'll just grab some from here, which will be closer. There we go. That should work better. Okay. Alright. We don't want to see that slip knot. That's why. Now we're just going to go ahead and add double bands all around. Okay. So it's 2 bands all around. Unfortunately, the pattern is going to be different from the neck and the tail, because we're just going to do regular upward looming patterns. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now that you have your border, now we're going to go ahead and flip over all the 4 bands on the bottom. Okay. So if you need to figure out which ones, just swivel around. Grab the 2, swivel around. Okay. And push down. Now do the other side. Yeah. Okay. And push down. All right. Okay. Make sure your head is sticking correctly. All right. So like that. There we go. So I know that it's going in correctly. All right. So that's going to be 1. We're going to do 1 more, and then we're going to do an extension. Whoops. This way. It's gonna be hard for the extension. We're gonna let's do these last, both ends right here last, okay? Because it's just gonna make it easier for the extension. So let's put the side ones first. I forgot to tell you that. So this one's gonna be last, and the same thing for the other side. We're gonna go ahead and take these out for right now, and then we need to put them back on right after we put these, because we need to make our extension. Yeah, so that's gonna be correct. So now you're gonna go ahead and flip over the bottom 4. careful. And do the same thing for the other side. Can't tell if I'm focused or not. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our extension. Hang on 1 minute. Okay. Alright. Now, let's do our extension. Right here, we're going to grab the top two and stretch them out to over here. Grab the top two, stretch them out over here. And you see how it's doing that shape? Then you know you're doing it correctly. Now again, do the top two right here. Stretch them over here. Top two here. Stretch them here. Okay. Now, this is another complicated part. We're going to grab our wings and we're going to start attaching them. Now, your wings, make sure that they are upside down. So the orange part should be facing you right now. We're going to attach them from the bottom like this. Okay, so we're going to do one right now. And right here on this peg, okay, that's where we're going to attach this part. So the first one needs to go through here with the wire going through these two. Grab your hook, pull that slip knot towards you so that we can be able to see those bands. And we used triple bands, okay? We used triple bands, so you should grab 6 bands right here. So you're gonna go put your hook through all 6. You should have 6 in total, and make sure you go through the hole, okay? Because you need to attach it on this peg. Alright. And you'll know you did it correctly if you go around, and I missed one right there, so I need to redo it until I get it correctly. Alright, now it's on there correctly, so I can take out that slip knot. And I know it's not going to fall apart on me. There's one wing, and you know you did it correctly when the orange is facing you with the back of the head facing you. So it should be like that, okay? Now let's do the other wing. Alright, same thing. You're gonna go ahead and just stick it through here, through the back part, okay? So we're doing all this on the back of Charizard, okay? We're adding this one now to this peg. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, so now again, I want to make sure I'm going through all of them. Put it around the peg. And yes, I think I did it correct. So I can go ahead and take out that slip knot. Alright, so yep, there we go. So it's under correctly. So none of them are going to fall off. Okay, so now you have your wire sticking out, but so be careful, okay? And it's pretty heavy. Both of your wings should be attached, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and keep adding our next row of bands. So go ahead and add your border of double bands. Oh, and it's only going to get heavier because we need to add the arms right after. Yay. Yeah, let's just continue doing that. I want to keep the wires inside, okay? Alright, and now we're going to flip over. There's two here, so I'm just going to flip over these two. There is two here on this one. I'm working it from the front. There's four on this one. There's four on this one. There's two here. And two here. Now we're going on the back. Now on this one there's two here. And there's 8 right here, okay? Because of all these bands that we just added on. So make sure you're flipping all of them. If you want to do it in, like a few at a time, you can do that. And do the other part, okay? Now right here there's 4. There's 4 in this one. And again there's 8 right here. I'm just gonna do all of them. You should always have 4 bands left over. Okay, push down to make room for the next ones. Okay. Alright. So make sure it still stays like that, okay? Alright, so now we're gonna add the arms. Okay. The arms, you need to figure out also which one is right and which one is left. Okay? I think this can stand up. Yes, yes it can. Okay, so I have both of the arms here. Remember, one of them is a thumb. So the one that is lower than the other ones, basically, or because these two are connected. Okay, and where aren't you focusing? There we go. And then this one is down here. So that's my thumb. So that's one. I'm gonna the opening is right here, so you want the one closest to the thumb. Obviously, it's like that. So this is gonna be my right hand. So the right is right here on this side, and this one should be the left hand because my thumb is right here and it's the same direction as this hand because this is the white part. Okay, so this is my left hand. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the right one first. Okay, right where you have the slip knot, that's the first one you're gonna look for, and you want to make sure that you are going through all those bands. There's gonna be quite a lot. Okay. I think it's 6. Might be 6 bands. Let me see. It's either there is 4 right there. Okay. Alright. Now I can see I'm going completely through. Alright. I'm gonna take out the slip knot. I do not need it. Okay, so it looks like there's 6 bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 6 bands. Somehow there's 6 bands. Oh, this one's from over here. Okay. All right, I see what happened. There's these 2 right here. Okay, I wonder if it'll help out. Yeah, I'm gonna pull them through the 4. So now you have those 2 remainder and pull them through the 4. Okay, so I'm gonna show you again. This is what I did. You have your 6 bands. Look for the 2 that are by themselves, and these are the 4. You're gonna pull those 2 through the 4 bands and pull it through, okay? Now that one we're going to attach, and we're going to attach it to this one right here. Okay, so there's one. The same thing for this one. We need to find our way through. This one should also be 6. And I can see that I already went through all of them. Perfect. Now I'm going to take out the slip knot. Okay. There's my 2 again. I'm going to pull them through. And now I have the 2 on my hook. Those I'm going to put on this peg. Okay. Now that they've been attached, right, we are going to attach another piece over here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're going to attach them right there. So look at how your arm is being laid out. My thumb is right now on the inside, which is great. Alright, and on this one, yes, my thumb is also on the inside. Okay, because these 2 are the outer fingers, and there's my thumb. So we're going to focus on this one right now. And right here, do you see all these where this one's coming out from all these bands? And then you see this stitch back here? And then there is this stitch, this is number 2, and this is stitch number 3. Okay, and then of course this is number 4, the one that is on this peg. We're going to grab stitch number 1, which is back here. Okay, that one we're going to stretch to this peg. Okay, so now you have this stitch right here with those 2 bands, and then you have these 2 bands right here, because inside is that opening. You see the opening? Good. Alright, so now we're doing it correctly. Now the other side. Oof, this is gonna be so long. Okay, so again, I see all the bands right there, and I need to find that opening. Right there's my opening. So there's the first stitch, second stitch, and then the third stitch. This is the stitch that I want because it's in the back, because my thumb, I want to make sure my thumb is going the correct way. Okay. So put it right there, and then you should have the other stitches. There's the other stitch and the other stitch. So you should have both stitches left over, and then the hole right here, okay? This is where you're gonna put your wire in, but not till after. Okay. Now this is what you should have right now. Let's go ahead and add our new border. Yeah. Actually, on the next one we're gonna do an extension. So we need do your sides first, and this side, and then do the ones that go across last. So let's do the ones that go on the side. I'm not too sure what that noise is, but I think it might be raining. I don't think you guys can hear it. It's way too faint for you guys. Now I'll do the front. I should probably move my bands to the side. It'll be so much easier. By the way, I'm using Rainbow Loom brand. Because these orange ones are just some of the best ones for some reason. This color. Like, they're so hard to break for me. And so they're really, really good. It's a good thing that they're for Charizard. Because, oh my god. Can't believe how hard he is. Now we can do the ones that go across, okay? Yes. I want to do that. Yes. So the arms will be on the outside. At least I think I'm doing this correctly. Am I doing this correctly? Yeah, because otherwise the stitch will be on top. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Yeah, I want them on the inside. Okay. Now let's go ahead and flip over everything. Let's work on the front first. And right now we have these top four, so we're going to flip over all of these and leave the four left over, okay? And now you're going to go ahead and do these and go ahead and keep flipping on everything so that way you know you're going to get it correctly. And of course the very end ones are going to have, what do we have, six bands, and just flip. Oh, there goes my light. Okay, let's continue with the back side. There should be 6 that are being flipped over here. That should be correct. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do that again. Alright, and 6 right here also. key. Alright. Now we have to do an extension one more time. So again, grab these. Yes. And then pull them over here. Grab these. Pull them over here. And now, before you add anything else, we're just going to go ahead and extend these also. And you're going to put them here. And in this stitch, put it over here. And be careful because this is quite a stretch. Right? So your hole should be opening now. Right? So you know you did it correctly. If it looks like that. If you can put your hook through the hole. Okay? Let's do the other side. Same thing. Grab the top two. Stretch them over. Grab the top two. Oops, these are the bottom two. There you go. And now again, put your stitch across, this stitch across. And again, I can put my hook through there, so there's my hole. That's where we're going to put the wire again. Alright, and push down on everything so you have room. Okay, we're also going to do the next part for the wings to attach. And this part we need 2 orange. Okay, grab 2 orange bands. And okay, so right now this is what I'm doing. You see the back of my the back of it? We're gonna go to this wing right now. Grab this wing, and can you see under here? There's 3 stitches. There's this one. There's 1, and then there's 2, and then 3. Okay. Alright, and then obviously this is the one that's going on the bottom. So there's these 3, okay? Do you see those? And we're gonna grab the middle one, the second one in the middle. You need to grab those 2 bands, the orange ones, okay? And then you also need to grab the ones right across it, which are the teal right across from it. You may need to do a little bit of stretching to help you see. So right there we go. So there's these 2 orange, and then those 2 teal. Okay? And this is exactly the middle. So now I'm gonna grab my 2 bands, pull them through, and reclaim it back on my hook. Yeah, just lost the other one. There we go. Now I got them both. So now that you have both of the bands reclaimed on there, okay, we can go ahead and reattach it. I'm gonna hold it with my finger because we need to reattach it back on that same. You see how it's hooked onto this peg, which should be right now 1, 2, 3, the third one. Go ahead and grab it from here. Whoops, from here from the side. And okay, now that I grab it with my hook, I'm gonna grab it and put that on right there. Okay, so now you have 8 bands right there. Oh, now you should see that it's going on. Okay, all right, the next one. So again, we're gonna go through here, look for those 3 stitch markers. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. So this is the second one, and I need to grab the 2 orange ones that are on the outside and the 2 teal. Okay, there we go. Whoops. There we go. Now I have those 4. you're gonna grab 2 orange bands again. Pull them through and then reclaim it. Okay. I'm gonna hold them with my fingers, and 1, 2, 3. They're gonna go on that one. So you're gonna go right here in between the second and third. Okay. Grab those bands. Make sure you're grabbing all of them. Just lost them. Alright, let me do it again. It's kind of hard to do it at this angle. Okay, there they are. Grab my 2 bands again. Put them on my hook. Pull it through. Reclaim it. Now I'm gonna pull them back up and put it on the peg. Alright. Okay. So now that's the double security. Whew. Alright. Time to put our border. There is no more extensions. So just go ahead and put them however you want. Because after this we're doing one more. I think it's one more, yeah. And then we're gonna take it off. Because we need to do a different configuration. Okay. Now flip them all over until you only have 4 left. And then we'll just flip everything under those 4 bands. I'm doing the front right now. There's 4 right here and 2 right here. And 4 right here. 4 here. And there's 2 here. 4 here. Okay, now the back side. Right here there's 8. Careful when you're flipping these because it's the other section with the wings. Again, there's 8 bands right here, so be careful when you're flipping these. You still want 4 bands left over. All right. One more border. And oh, actually, we're gonna attach the final part of the wing. Okay. Yes, this is where we attach the final part, I think. Is it? Nah, we'll do it on the next one. Um, yeah, we'll do it on the next one. I think. So bad. Okay. Nah, we'll do it on this one. Just because of the way that I'm remembering how it looks. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing again. Grab those 2 orange and the 2 teal on the very last stitch. Okay. Your 2 orange ones and slide them through. Okay. Gonna hold on with my fingers, or you can grab them with another hook if you want. And again, it's the 3rd peg right here, and you're gonna go in between the 2nd and 3rd. Grab those beans and put them around the peg. Alright. Okay, now the next side. There's 2 teal and 2 orange. There we go. There we go. Oops, no, 3rd peg right here. 3rd peg. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's continue. Okay. Alright, so again, flip everything. push down. Now the back. And again, remember the wing parts have 8 bands. Okay, all right, we are done. So this is how we're gonna do the next transition part. We have to move these to this peg here. It's gonna be a little bit of a stretch, so be careful. Okay, and now we have to move these to this peg here. Alright. Hopefully your bands don't break right at this point, but I'm sorry, this is the only thing I can think of to do. Alright. So now it should look like that. This part, since this is our middle, the way we're gonna do this next part is we actually have to kind of do a seal for these, because we need to seal them correctly. And the way we're gonna seal it, ooh, okay, these wires are kind of all right. Since my arrows are pointing down that way, I kind of want to just do a regular basic seal, but that's not gonna look that nice. So I kind of want to just do right here in the middle. So right here where my neck is at, these two are my middle ones, okay? These two. Alright, I'm gonna have to, I think it's better if I do a double band. So just go ahead and grab double bands, and you're going to cap them. So make sure they're capped. Alright. Now that they are capped, grab 2 bands, and let's work from the side that's open, right here. And I'm gonna work my way down these two. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna grab 2 bands, I'm gonna reclaim it back on my hook, and I'm gonna put them on top right here. Okay. And now I'm gonna grab 2 bands, again, go inside here, pull them through, reclaim it, and put them on top right here. Oh, make sure that they're going on correctly. There we go. Alright, so you should have 2 teardrops on these. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. It's going to be a little bit weird because the openings are not the same direction. So we have to do some swiveling. You're going to go in here where your cap pin is at. Go inside here. Pull your hook out through the side. And then pull those 2 bands through. Reclaim them. Swivel around. And then put it on this peg. Alright. Now again, go in here. You're going to grab 2 bands again. Pull them through, reclaim it, and make sure the wire is out of the way. Come on, come on. There we go. Swivel around, so that way it just goes back on to these pegs. Okay. Alright. Now this part, okay, you need to go ahead and grab 2 more bands. You're gonna put them right here and do it one last time. Swivel, and they kind of have to go on to this peg, which is gonna be kind of hard, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a slip knot. Okay, because it's gonna be really difficult to add them on right now, so we're not gonna do it right now. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing right here on the end of this one. Grab 2 bands, pull them on all of them. Okay, and grab another band to use it as a slip knot. Okay, now we're going to take this part off. So you use your hook to help you out, and be careful because right here they are stretched. So be careful because you don't want to break the other bands. And as you're doing this, make sure you get both ends first. So that way there's not too much tension on one end. Now that I did this one, I'm going to do this one. Okay, and the next one. And the last one. Okay. Now that it's off, I'm taking off this peg. Alright. So everything should be on one peg right now. And your front flap has been sealed. This is how your chest is looking like right now. Okay. Your arms are attached. Your wings are attached. Oh, except for this one band. Darn it. Alright, I'll fix it later. I guess I forgot that one, but it's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You need to reconfigure your base. And right now you have 5 pegs, but you have both of your looms. Okay, I'm gonna add this on to one end and make sure that they're even. Okay, so they are all even. Okay, and this is now at an end. Alright. Now that this is at an end, our body's looking like that. So now we're going to keep working like this, okay? And alright, so our wires are just going to stay like that. We're going to be working from the bottom to the top, and then we're going to loom from the top to the bottom, okay? Alright. And this is how we do. You're going to grab 2 bands. And right here, we're going to start off. There is 13 pegs in total. We're only going to use 12 of them, okay? So we're not going to be using this one at all. So we're just going to start off with this one. Okay? And this one is going to go up. Okay? And just do your first row for right now then. This is going to go all the way across. You're going to do this 12 times. So right now you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the reason I figured out that I'm only going to be using these is because right here You see how I only have one peg open and then there's my band? Right here I have two pegs open and then there's my band. So I'm obviously only going to use these 12, okay? So for you it might be different. But make sure they're like this. You're going to be using these 12 because this part is going to go here and this part is going to go here. But I guess we're going to have to attach them onto this one, okay? Alright, so for right now, just work your way up. What is it, 3 more times? So right here, I'm going to go up 1. That is 2. And I guess 3. Yeah. If I'm doing this correctly, I think so. Yeah. Okay, so let's just continue. Fill the whole thing up. This is gonna go 1. This is gonna go 2. And 3. Okay. And now the rest are gonna go all the way up. But when we get to the end, of course, we have to do something different. We have to go under these bands. Alright, what I mean by that is you're gonna go through, put them on this peg, you're gonna go under and put them over and just swivel. Okay, so now that band is under those. Do you see what I did? It is now under those bands. So make sure you get that. You're going to do the same thing for all of them. I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in right now, and then I'll do this last row at the end. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start attaching. I'm going to go under these, grab those 2 bands, attach these here, and then I'm going to put these around that peg. And then I'm going to swivel so that way they align and get to the bottom. Same thing, put them on the peg. Oop. go in here, grab the 2 bands, and put it around the peg. And then swivel around so that way it aligns. Okay. The reason why we're not looping it right now is because we still need our holding bands. Make sure your wires are staying on top, because they need to be on the inside of the body. Come on. You're not cooperating. Okay. What I'm gonna end up doing is just adding these here, alright, to those ends, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and connect it there. But you know what? It was so much easier if I just go ahead and do this. Alright. Okay. And then 2 here. I'm just gonna lift these up. And put those here. Alright. I'm gonna just add these when I start looming. But I'm gonna add them right here on the very top. Right now I don't need them. No. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and add double bands for holding bands, okay? We're gonna start from the bottom, okay? And we're gonna do every 5. So there's 5 here. There is 5 over here. And then right here there's 2, 4, okay? And we're gonna do 6 in the middle. So 2, 4, 6. Alright, so let's just do all the 5s until we go all the way up. Double bands, okay? Oops, that was 6. That's 5. Now let's do the other side. Okay. And now 6 here in the middle. Okay, and I'm gonna do these. I just want to make sure that the wires, I'm gonna bend them up for right now, just so they don't get in my way. So do 5 here. And 5 here. And again, 6 here. Alright. Now I can put my wires a little bit down. I mean, you don't have to. You can keep them like that for now. But you're going to have to put them down eventually in the end anyways. Yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn it around. Be careful when you're doing this because there's a lot of weight and you don't want to break your bands either. Now the first thing you want to do, let's loom everything from here to the top, okay, and then we're going to do these at the very end, okay. Actually, I need to have it this way. So I'm not going to loom here, I'm not going to loom here, I'm going to start from here. Because this, I'm going to attach here, but at the very end. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, grab the bottom 2, and I'm going to start looming to the side. Okay. So remember, we're not gonna do these two in the bottom, okay? Just finish up these two. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the top one first over here. And this, need to make sure I go through the correct bands. And that you have all 4 of them. Because I need to take out the slip knot. Make sure that they're on there correctly, okay? So now I'm going to attach it to here. Alright, that's quite the stretch. Alright, so just go ahead and try to loom this quickly. You're going to grab the first tube. Be careful with this part because they're really stretched, so you may want to use your fingers to help you. Alright. Alright, now because we have to keep extending it this way, I was originally just going to keep everything on here and just take off this peg and put it back over here, but we actually have to flip it over to the back side in order to be able to add on the legs and the tail. So we're going to put slip knots right there, okay, on all of them except for these two because we haven't loomed those yet. And once we do those, we're gonna take off this part so that way we can be able to stretch this over here, okay? So let's just put the slip knots on right now. I know that this part is kind of a pain, like once we put them back on, but we kind of have to in order for this to work. Especially because there's these holding bands right here as well. It's just going to make it a little bit more of a trouble thing. But I wish I knew a better way. Okay, so for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a few because I want to go ahead and take off this for now. So let me take off these carefully because I want to just relieve some tension. Okay. That's just gonna help out a little. Alright. I'm gonna have to take out the whole thing right now. But it's just gonna help out. I'm gonna take out a few more rows. Alright. Now I can actually be able to have enough leeway to put this one on right here. I'm gonna grab it like that. Take off the slip knot. Yeah. Fit one band. Let's grab it. There we go. Now all four of them are under. And now I can put it on this peg. Okay. And loom that. Remember, there's a lot of tension. Okay. Now to finish sealing the rest of it. Okay. Now I'm gonna take out the rest. How did I miss? Oh, what? I'll have to figure that out. The back looks good though. Just need some adjustments. This pen, I won't worry about it right now, but for right now, looks good. This part, there's a little bit of a hole gap in there, but it's gonna seal up once the bends settle in. Okay, good. Good and good. Alright, awesome. There's the first part of him. Let's continue.